and one play better than us today. Thank you for the fans that came out. To have over 2,000 yet again today, it's they keep coming, keep supporting. Hopefully we gave them something for them to keep coming back. Proud of our kids' effort. I thought we competed. Just, again, one possession short, and that's on me. As the head coach, I got to find a way to get them over the hump. So that locker room's sad, but we're going to keep working. We got no other choice.
Coach Hispanic-Clu's third straight game log in double figures. Just what is she beginning to find a rhythm offensively?
Yeah, well, she's coming into the year. We knew she'd be a mismatch, right? Like we're playing non-traditional basketball. We got her as really a guard playing the four, but we spaced it out a lot. And I think, to be honest, over the last couple of weeks, she's just kind of coming into her own of figuring out when to, how to, but also I think attacking things with a totally different mindset. There's no pushback or fight. It's look in the mirror, and if she's wrong, hey, I'll make it better next time, and I'll keep working hard. And I think that when she's played that way, she's played with a clear mind, which has allowed her to see some success. So it's been much needed at that position, and to add some consistency to that position will really help us as we come down the home stretch.
What did you think your team did to kind of make UNC struggle offensively?
I thought we competed. I mean, there's been times where, as of late, we've gotten so spread out. And I thought we played in our gaps quite a bit. We started off in some zone that I thought took them out of rhythm a little bit. They didn't shoot the three great. They got some decent looks, but the right people that we went in the game hoping they got shots took some, right? And then we then switched into some man and played a lot more man than we've really practiced coming in. But we were connected, and I thought we played in gaps and played for each other and with each other, which then all of a sudden forced them to take contested shots and mostly out of the paint, which we have not been doing as of late. So with that said, I wish we could take a handful of offensive rebounds back. All right, there in the second half, I think they had 2 or 3 times down the floor where they got not only 2 but 3 opportunities, and that's just really hard to get over. But proud of their effort. That was as connected as we've been on that side of the ball in a while.
I have to ask, have you ever seen that happen before in a game where an opposing player goes the wrong direction?
I have not in that situation, right? I've seen it sometimes out of a halftime per se, but in that situation when she took off, I'm like, wait a second, this is wrong. We were all kind of thrown off, including the referees, I think, there for a second. But no, I have never seen that. I really wish we would have taken advantage of it for sure.
You talked about just the crowd in attendance today, especially with being Super Bowl Sunday. Just what was it like to have another strong attendance numbers today?
Well, I should have started with this. Our marketing team, thank you so much. What they've done for us showed importance to our program, to our young women in that locker room over the last really year, right? But this week especially, right? This is a tough day. You think about Super Bowl Sunday, but also don't forget we just had 9,000 in here last night with the men's team playing Duke. And so, I get, like, Clemson's a little different. People are traveling to and from to get here, right? And so you'd think that this would be one that you wouldn't have a ton of people at. And for them to do their job and to spread the word, again, our young people have been phenomenal on campus, but really marketing did an absolute phenomenal job and have been, but specifically for today to help us with that. And again, we did not come out on top, but I truly hope that they're seeing and feeling of where this program is headed.
Coach, it obviously wasn't the result that you wanted, but at the end of the day, this was the number 112 team, and you guys had a pretty incredible performance. What are you taking from today into yet another challenging team that you're facing on Thursday? Yeah,
well, we've really just tried to focus this one at a time, and as much as it's hurt to not come out on top, this team has fought and competed with the best of them dang near all year. And there's been a couple games where we, did not play great and got beat pretty bad. But for majority of the year, these top teams, we've been hanging in. And we put a little bit closer to 40 minutes together today. That's kind of what we keep talking about. It's going to take all 40 because that's how we are built. Right? We're not as big, we're not as fast, we're not as strong, but we have to be focused and we got to be connected while we play with a lot of energy and effort. And that's what's so hard, because did we get much better than we've been? Absolutely. But we were still one play short. right? And I guarantee, me included, if we went back in there and say, if you could get one play back, right, we all would say absolutely, and it'd be a different feeling, But it is what it is. We lost, right? And we can hang our head, or we can look in the mirror and say we are just as good as anybody in the country. We have to keep working. That's life. We don't always get exactly what you want. But you better stay the course and keep working if you ever want to get to what you believe you deserve.
What were your messages for Anya today, playing her whole team?
Yeah, it's interesting. A couple years ago, I think that was a huge, huge emotional thing. In times where transfers weren't as many as you see in today's world. And so I feel like, Loyal's played against her former team, obviously Anya today. It's a little bit more normal in today's world. It's I'm sure she's got some close friends over there. To be honest, we kind of flipped it and just allowed her knowledge to share some of you've been around them for so long. And so, I thought she had little nuances of just what each kid may try to do. She likes to break a play here compared to run what the normal set's supposed to be. And so she gave us some of that knowledge, which I felt was helpful. But I also think it took her attention off it being an emotional game, where you put so much pressure on yourself.
Well, as a leader for this team, what are you telling your girls in that locker room right now? How do you conquer Thursday?
Yeah, I think first I just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ just for another opportunity to compete with my teammates, to play for Coach Poppie. I'm just so grateful to be here. Thankful for the fan base, just the support that they've shown over, just the course of the season has been amazing. And it's been like a total flip and a switch from last year. So I'm thankful for that. But, I just stay in the course, continue to keep our heads up. We have nothing to put our heads down about. But like Coach Poppie said, we just didn't get it done tonight. But we got another opportunity on Thursday. So that's just a good thing about basketball. We let this one slip through our fingers, but we got another opportunity. So we just got to keep moving forward.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Super Bowl Sunday, and y'all are still here. However many